Hey y'all, what's up? How we doing today? Guys, in our last video, we did a cute little Kenny Flowers try on haul and we mentioned that we are going on a trip in like 2 days. Well, that is now 1 day away. We are leaving tomorrow. So today we are prepping for our trip. We are packing for our trip, all of the things. Don't know if this happens to all of you, but like if you have a trip coming up and you're like really excited for it, you kind of feel like it's pretty far away. So you're just like, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden it's the day before your trip. You're like, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff to do. Yeah, that's us today. We're going to take you along as we get ready for this trip. Like I said, we're going to do some packing. I ordered some things. Let me show you what I ordered for this new trip, packing wise, because I think that's going to help in the long run. Just get us more organized and look really good while we do it. So let me show you what I ordered first because it should be coming today and hopefully. And then we'll do a little cleanup and then go to the store and do all the things that we have to do. So I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but we do have an Amazon storefront. So I like to put all the things that I like in this Amazon storefront because I know a lot of people ask where we get all this stuff. So most of the time it's Amazon. If it's not Amazon, we'll let you know. But I have all of the things that we have, packing and cruise essentials, and I'm just going to show you because I think it's really cool. But I've added some things to our Amazon store because I bought it today, and that way you know where it's at. But check this out. So here's our cute little Amazon store. And so what I'm trying to do, because this is a work in progress, but I'm trying to like make things really easy for y'all. So as you can see right here, I have day trip essentials. So that's all like excursions, all that kind of stuff. But then I've organized it even more. So Caribbean excursion essentials. I got our packing, Alaska cruise. This is important. You'll see why soon. We got our cruise essentials. And then we have some more basic like things that I like, Alyssa's favorite things that are in our home. Most important here, traveling with baby G. Oh, baby G. Baby G's favorite things. Oh, vacation fashion. This is also very important because a lot of the things that I buy to wear are normally on Amazon. And then people ask about my curls all the time. So we're just going to go into the packing. Packing essentials here. Look at how nice this is. So we got some bags in here, some packing cubes and toiletry things. So let's go see if our Amazon stuff is here. I actually just checked my account and like most of my orders apparently arrived overnight. I love it when that happens. So let's just make sure that they're outside our door and then we'll get started. Yay! Are you getting ready for your trip too? She's been a big help. She likes to help pack. She's so funny. All right, I know. You unfortunately cannot come. I'm sorry, Oli Bear. I know. But Nana and Pat will take good care of you, like always, huh? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Let's open these packages. Let me just make sure. I think we still have one more coming. Ooh, toiletry stuff. I do have some reusable like silicone toiletry things, but they're kind of all mix and match, and I would prefer to have a nice little set because it's got to look pretty, y'all, right? It's got to look pretty. And actually one of my things is broken, so I needed a new one anyway. So toiletry set. We're going to go put these into use in a second. More toiletry things. I bought these little jars because Noah, for her hair, she uses this Baby Nighttime Deep Conditioner by Shea Moisture. And it comes in this like little jar and it's easier to just come out. Oh, this is open. Okay. Whew. It's just easier instead of like squeezing it because it's pretty thick. So I ordered these and so I don't have to take this giant thing when we go. I'm really excited for this one. I don't think I mentioned in one of our vlogs, probably not. I had a weekender bag that I really liked. It's like black and white, almost like an Aztec-y print. It's done very well for us. The thing is that we travel a lot. We put a lot of miles on our luggage, so to speak. So unfortunately, the zippers broke and I needed a new weekender bag. So I'm hoping that this is a nice replacement for it. Don't really know if it's big enough, but we're gonna find out. It came with a separate toiletry bag. So that's exciting. I can probably use that for something else. All right, we'll see if this is big enough. I think it should be about the same size as the other one. I guess I didn't really look to see what size it was. It just kind of looked similar. But it has some pockets and stuff, so we'll go look at this. We'll compare it to the other one. And yeah, hopefully this is gonna work. Y'all, do you ever order something off of Amazon? Like you realize the wording is like, it's kind of silly because it's probably from like China or something where it like translates and it doesn't like really translate in English very well. So this says Weekend Bag Life Love Vook Workshop limited edition gift for parents and love. What does that mean? Gift for parents and love. I don't know. I mean, the bag itself looked nice, so I guess people aren't gonna read that. What does that mean? Now, before every trip, we try our best to get the house as clean as possible because we just love coming back to a clean house. I don't know what it is about opening the door and feeling like, man, I don't have to clean this house right now. So we are going to try to do that as well. Guys, it's 8:45 in the morning already, and I feel like I should have started an hour ago, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Ew, that's sticky. What the heck? Have y'all ever used this like reusable paper towel from Papaya? It's like one of my favorite things to use while we clean. This isn't sponsored, I literally bought this myself. But I've been using them since Christmas and I just think they're so great. You can reuse them so many times. It's supposed to like replace 17 rolls of paper towels, which is wild, but it's just like so absorbent and like they really hold together and they don't smell. Seriously. These are amazing. I even bought my mom some for Christmas, and I don't think she even uses them, but I really, really like them. I hate using sponges because they get all nasty, and all of like the cloths, they get hair and crap in them. Ugh. So this is one of my favorite things to use while I clean. Also, Mrs. Meyer's basil scent is like heaven in a bottle. I don't know what it is about this scent, but it is my favorite and I cannot get enough of it. It reminds me of a hotel that we stayed in Playa del Carmen back in 2017. I think it was like the Thompson. The lobby, I feel like smelled like this and it was just so good. And once I smelled this, I was like, I have to have it in everything. So my cleaner, my dish soap, my hand soap, all of it is basil scent, Mrs. Meyer's. I try a new one occasionally. If something came out, I was like, oh, that sounds like it would smell good. Or if they don't have this, but it's gotta be basil. Here is my old weekend bag. I liked it. I like the style of it. I like that there's a bunch of zippers. The most important thing I liked about it is that there's a separate compartment for shoes. As you can see, there's some Noa shoes in here. And then, there's some zippered space inside. But it appears that they're about the same size. If not, this one might be a little bigger. So I will take that as a win, as I believe I only paid like $26 for this weekend bag. So I'll link it down here in case you want it. There's a bunch of different colors, but I liked this ivory cream color. It also appears that it's like waterproof or water resistant from the fabric, which is nice, which, this was not. So I am about to start putting some things in this weekender bag and filling up my toiletries. I will say we're only going for, well, technically now 5 days. So we don't necessarily need a ton of stuff, but there are 3 of us. So I want to try to pack as lightly as possible. It's kind of hard to carry all these bags when you have a baby, but the baby also requires a lot of things. So we're going to be packing obviously all the bags today because we leave tomorrow, but we typically try to have the one suitcase, and then I like having this weekender bag as my carry-on because most of the time it holds the toiletries, holds, like I said, the shoes, which is a nice little compartment here, and then anything that we absolutely need before our luggage comes on the cruise. We also will have a diaper bag, so we have some extra room. But let's start filling this up, filling up our toiletries. Oh, there's one other thing that's coming today, and it says it's coming by 10 p.m. I'm praying that it comes before 10 p.m. because I would like to have things packed before 10 p.m. But you know how Amazon is. Sometimes they deliver overnight when you're not expecting it, and sometimes they actually don't deliver on time at all, and they come the next day, which would be very sad. But the other thing I ordered will help out with this mess right here. All of our toiletries. I like this hanging toiletry bag. We got it from Trip Travel Gear. It's really come in handy. It's nice and compact. I can put some things in it. But the problem here is that I have this hanging toiletry bag and I have my toiletries in here, like conditioner, face wash, all that stuff in here. And then I have some of Noah's stuff in here. And then I have our sunscreen and stuff in here. So as you can see, I have multiple bags, right? And so that's kind of hectic. So with this new hanging toiletry bag, I will hopefully be able to fit everything in one bag. And I pray that it is big enough for that. At least to condense some of these bags because I feel like this is just ridiculous. Let's get to filling up stuff. This little kit is nice here because it comes with like 16 pieces. So it has 4 of these 3-ounce bottles, which I always use for conditioner, lotion, stuff like that. But it also comes as a funnel. Y'all, I can't tell you how many times I've refilled some of these bottles without a funnel, and it's just a complete disaster. Also comes with a little scraper, which is also helpful for things like this. And actually my conditioner that I use comes in a tub like this, so you can kind of like scoop it out, which is very helpful. It also comes with these little plastic containers, which I might use for some other things because I don't know if I have that many things that I actually need these things for. And some cute little spray bottles because I do have some perfume and stuff that I would want to put in here. Some extra spray for my hair. So, palm cleaner. All right, enough chit-chatting. Let's get on. Labels. I will admit I usually try to do this multiple days in advance because it always takes longer than I think it's going to take. But alas, we've been a little busy and I haven't had time to do that. Doing it all today. I might be up until after midnight getting it all done. I want to mention, I think these are about 1.6 ounces. So I think they're 50 milliliters. I think those are the ones that I ordered. At least that's the one I was looking at. It holds more than you think. See, I already forgot I had a phone. I think I finally filled every single bottle and container that I need to. That took probably about an hour, but I was also slightly interrupted a few times by, Noah. I will have to wait to put all this stuff in until the hanging toiletry bag comes. So we're gonna move on to something else because the day is just flying and we got so many things to do. All right, moving into Noah's room because I get all this stuff ready when she takes a nap. And that way I don't have to be in here. So I'm going to pack some clothes. We got to get diapers. We got to get wipes. We got to get her bathtub. All of the things that are in this closet. Shoes. What else is in here? There must be things in the wash because I can't find her clothes. The baby is finally taking a nap. I was able to do a little bit of editing and my lovely husband made me lunch. It smells very yummy. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here and eat it by myself because he's still in the kitchen. But I do appreciate that he's cleaning up the kitchen because he knows that I had already cleaned the kitchen.
Yeah, trying to get it back to some sort of standard before we go on a cruise, which we may not be leaving tomorrow after all. We might be leaving Sunday in the morning now.
Isn't that an interesting turn of events?
Which we will leave well beforehand because with our experience with getting late to some past collaborations, I think when we overestimate by at least an hour.
Well, the good news is that our check-in time at the port is technically not till like 3 p.m. because we booked this thing so late, and so that was the only time available, but we're probably going to try to get there earlier than that because I don't want to wait till 3. That sounds a little silly, but we do have time if we need it.
First one's there.
Yum.
Yeah.
Did you make you one?
No, there really wasn't enough to do.
Thank you for your sacrifice. This was very good. The chicken pesto panini. Do you want the other half? Broccoli pesto. Ooh! It's here. It made it. It's 5:09 for reference. So that is definitely before 10 p.m. So that is the time. And it's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. So it should hold plenty of things. I was not anticipating it to be this big.
That's what she said.
This is a family channel. My husband, y'all. I don't know. It might not be as, it's big. Oh yeah. Our stuff is gonna fit in here. Let's go fill her up. One other thing that I ordered for this trip is Downy Wrinkle Release. Now, typically I order the wrinkle release from Grove Co. because I really like the smell of it, and I also like the bottle that it comes in. It is 8 fluid ounces, so it's a little bigger than, you know, the travel size, but I like the spray versus the it just kind of hurts my finger, and it just doesn't really work. So when we don't have to fly, I usually use this bottle, but I forgot that I didn't really have any in here, and I didn't have time to order it from Grove because it wouldn't get here on time. So I ordered actually 2 of these from Amazon. They were like almost $16. Now I don't have to buy any for a while. It smells fine. It's called a light fresh scent, whatever the heck that means. But this one is lavender, blossom, and thyme. So it smells better to me, but I'm just going to refill this because I needed it. And technically, the Downy is cheaper than Grove. Almost too much. All right, let's fill this baby up. Try to organize it and see what all we can fit in here. But I feel like it's going to be a lot. I feel like this is a lot of room. Yeah, there's a lot of room in here. Oh, this is lovely. I might have to reorganize this a little bit, but I will say that it definitely holds a lot. Plenty of room for more things, which I really appreciate. The only thing I liked about this one is that it had like little pockets. So, well, only for one reason. We have our little floss picks, and so now they're just kind of all over the place. So I might have to figure out some, because that's going to drive me nuts. But at least they're in there and everything fits. And I only need one bag. Beautiful. So we are on our way to take Noah to a swim lesson. We've been doing swim lessons since the end of May. Doing great. She loves the water. And so we're actually out of town a couple of times because we usually do swim lessons on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I had to make up a lesson, which is nice that they let you do that. So it is Saturday morning at 10 o'clock and we are going to do some lesson.
Ready to go swimming? Yes?
Well, that was a disaster. For some reason, no one wanted to scream the entire time, which is very unlike her in the water. So I think the problem was that there was another little girl that screamed the whole time. And when that happens, I think she's just like kind of empathetic, I guess. I don't know, but she's literally screaming the whole time. So essentially that was a torturous half hour. But now we got to finish packing. Okay, as you can see here, we are in full packing mode. I've laid out my dresses. I've laid out Noah's dresses. I've got our swimsuits ready. Cullen's got some clothes out, so I'm going to start to put everything in the packing cubes and then put everything in our suitcase. And the baby's still awake. Put her down for a nap. She woke up and she's playing, and she's just gonna have to take a nap. That's all it is. She's gonna have to nap because I got something. Now for every trip we do, I try to like color coordinate a little bit. I know that kind of sounds a little crazy for most people, but since we are creating content and capturing photos and videos and stuff, I'd like to like kind of coordinate. So when we post stuff from it, it kind of looks nice in our feed. It's just like my brain, I guess. So we've decided to roll with this print, Kenny Flowers. So my color theme would be around this print. So we've got this, and then I am going to wear this beautiful long maxi dress and this adorable dress that I got from Daughters of India. Actually, everything that I'm bringing, I can link in the description box below. I found a really nice dupe for this off of Amazon, and it is, one, significantly cheaper, but essentially the same dress. So I'm going to link everything for you below. My black dress because it's a classic. I also found this adorable black dress that's quite... Oops. I also found this adorable black dress for Noah so we can matchy match from Quince. This is the first time that I've shopped with Quince, and they actually sent this cute dress for Noah and this lovely cashmere sweater for me. And let me tell you, this is now my new favorite sweater, and you'll be seeing me wear it all of the time because it is nice and soft and warm, and your girl loves a good sweater. So I'll probably wear this for the remainder of this video, mainly because it is super comfy. Let's roll some clothes and pack things in the suitcase. So I'm doing my best to try to pack light because I am notorious for overpacking. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm going to need like 17 outfits for a 4-day cruise. And actually that's probably about accurate how many outfits I actually take. But I've got one dress per night. So that is 4. I'm only doing 4. I have 1 dress per night for Noah. So that is 4. And then for casual clothes, we're going to try to go to the gym on this cruise. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm only packing 2 of those because realistically out of the 4-day cruise, I'm not going to go to the gym more than twice. So I have 2 outfits there. And then I have 2 other outfits because also realistically, if I'm cruising to the Bahamas or to the Caribbean, I will be wearing a bathing suit probably 80% of the time. Let's be real. So I am packing 3 bathing suits, 1 for each day that we're actually going to be on the ship and or on a beach. So I feel like that's reasonable, right? And then so for my other casual clothes, I will obviously be wearing clothes to the port. So that's 1. I guess I need something to travel home in. Technically, I could wear the same thing that I wore the first day. I might pack 1 more outfit. Just 1. I think that's enough. I'm going to start packing everything into our suitcase. We do have a level 8 suitcase here called their Voyager suitcase, and I will let you know what is so special about this in 1 second because I really do kind of like this suitcase a good bit. Depending on when this video comes out, we might have a discount for you, which is super exciting. So if you, I'm just gonna put it in the description box below and hopefully it works for you. But I like this suitcase a lot because of this pouch right here. If you've been swimming all day or you swim the day before and your suits are still wet, you can put them in here and it's not gonna get all of your other clothes wet. Great feature, level 8. Also like it because it has this like separate pouch here. If you can see, a lot of times I put some of Noah's stuff in here, kind of just makes it a little bit more organized. First and foremost, diapers. Pack enough regular diapers, nighttime diapers, and wipes for the trip. Look, perfect fit. Noah's bathtub, because 9.5 times out of 10, there's just a shower in the room. So I believe we have a shower even though we have a suite, which is unfortunate because that means I have to pack this, but this actually isn't too bad, and I will show you it on the cruise because it's kind of neat. Both of these packing cubes have both mine and Noah's stuff in it, so I have 1 with our dresses and 1 with our casual clothes. So that's pretty helpful that her clothes are pretty small and that we can fit all of our stuff essentially in 1 suitcase. I just kind of like to organize them that way, but they are also compression, which is very helpful because I can just and it makes more room. I'm also packing a beach bag because we are going to the beach. Disney gave us this one when we went to see Lookout Key. That was very nice of them. I'm going to pack it because it's nice and small. It doesn't have a zipper, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's more of like the vibe I'm going for this trip. So I am going to pack this one, and it's nice that it just flays right on top. Except that I forgot that I have more things that I have to put in the side. So I packed Noah's pajamas, and I always pack a pack and play sheet because a lot of times the cruise lines, I've noticed, except for Disney because I feel like they just do a great job with kids, but a lot of times the cruise lines will just put like a sheet on it, and that just kind of makes me nervous because it's not like actually fitted to the pack and play. So I like to bring my own sheet. And then all of my socks and underwear are here, and also my pajamas. These are my very, very favorite bamboo pajamas from Cozy Earth, and I believe I have a discount code for y'all too in the description. But these are like my favorite pajamas. It makes me feel like I'm on a luxury vacation every time I put them on. So, what you doing? That would be a good idea, considering we leave now tomorrow. I didn't tell you all that. We're not leaving today.
No, we're not leaving today. We had to change our heart.
Something like that. But we are leaving tomorrow, which actually is just better for us anyway. So. I tried to leave this other side of the suitcase for Cullen because he needs some space too. And also, I mean, obviously, guys' stuff is a little bit bigger than girls' stuff. And so, yeah, I feel like we pack the same amount of stuff and his stuff always takes up more room because it's just bigger. So I try to leave that whole side of the suitcase for him. So that means anything else that I haven't packed in this suitcase will go in this bag. I have closed this up. There's still, like I said, plenty of room in it. And actually, I still need to add Noah's toothpaste because I only have 1 of those, and my razor. So that's what needs to be added in here, but I'm gonna put it in here because I wanna make sure that everything fits. Unfortunately, it does take up a lot of this bag. I can still put stuff in here, like our swimsuits. There are 2 other bags that I'm actually going to pack. I know this sounds like it's a lot, but it's not, I promise. These compression bags, they are also vacuum sealed, and I have a little vacuum sealer, but typically when we're going on the trip, I don't bring it unless we're going to like Alaska. But I like to use these for dirty clothes because especially if we're going to work out or do something that's going to make us like all sweaty and like wet, I like to put all of our dirty clothes in here and then just kind of seal it up so when we come home, it kind of like separate from all of the other things. Also, I'm gonna pack one of these for when we go to the beach because I put our sunscreen and stuff in the toiletry bag, which is really nice. But this I will use for when we go to the beach, so I can put like an extra diaper in here. I can put our sunscreen, and then that way it'll just go into our beach bag. Guys, I think the only thing I'm missing here are shoes. So I am going to pack my running shoes, and then I usually only bring like one pair of shoes for dinner because most of my dresses are kind of like, they're not like super casual, but they're not like fancy. I can usually get away with just a nice pair of sandals, and then I'll wear a pair of sandals probably tomorrow when we board the ship, and those will be the same sandals I wear to the beach. That's pretty good, right? Good morning. We are leaving this morning in hopefully less than an hour. So I think pretty much everything is packed. I made sure that Noah's diaper bag is packed. And so let me show you a few things that I'm putting in here. And then we got to pack the car and hit the road. Okay, so we have this adorable Petunia pickle bottom bag. I like this diaper bag a lot because underneath of it here, you can store something and you can be organized. So our good friends got this for Noah for her birthday. It's just a cute little way to organize, and it'll go into the bottom of the diaper bag. So in here, I have her medicine. So you never know, just in case. So we got some Tylenol, thermometer, that kind of stuff in here. In here, I have some snacks because we're gonna be driving for at least 2.5 hours. We can actually take some food on the cruise as well. And so I just have some of these like peanut butter and jelly things, just in case she needs food when we're not actually eating. Snacks in here for her. And then these have some snacks in them too. I usually put her bows in here, but I don't know where most of her bows are, unfortunately. So I guess I should have looked a little harder for those, but those will go in there. We'll slide in here. Ta-da! So besides, oh, that made it heavier. So besides diapers in this diaper bag, obviously bringing this as a travel bottle cleaner, put some baby dish soap in here, and then this kind of stands up. I can show you when we get on the cruise, but this is coming handy since traveling with Noah because obviously she drinks milk most of the time from a bottle, so I can clean the bottles in the cabin and I don't have to worry about anything else, so pretty handy. And then her bathing suit in case she wants to play in the water before we get our luggage. So let's go pack the car. All right, suitcase, bag, stroller, and a big ass towel because we are going to Ocean Key, and actually this is one of kind of like a cruise hack. Because the best beach to go to that has shade for free, all of the shade under the umbrellas, they don't really have chairs, they have like bean bags, but those are like kind of hard to come by. So we bring our big ass beach towel and just kind of sit in the sand. So we made it, not to the cruise port, we just left, but we made it into the car and with all of the things. So I'm hoping that we didn't forget anything, but at least we have the most important things, which are our passports, diapers, and some clothes.
And a baby.
Well, the baby, yeah, of course the baby's here. But I mean, packing-wise, those seem to be the most important. Anything else, if we realize we forget it before we get on the ship, there's a Walmart or Target right there. We're gonna stop and get gas, and then we are going to head to the cruise port. But thank you for watching this long video about how we pack and prepare for a trip. The next video you can see will be on the ship, so look forward to that soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye. Both of these packing cubes